Hey everyone, it's Paulina here. I posted an Instagram story yesterday with the question feature to do a last minute Q&A. Obviously, most of my friends were the ones that responded with questions, so that's what I'm gonna plan on doing. I'm using my laptop, by the way. I typed them down, but I don't remember most of them. So this is gonna be 100% genuine, and let's begin. Okay, so I'm starting off with the lighthearted questions, and the first question is salty or sweet. Between those two, I would say sweet, but overall I would pick sour over anything. Since we're still talking about food, this question says, what's your favorite food? Food is very broad, but overall I feel like shrimp is my go-to. I love shrimp. I'm doing my top 3 here. Shrimp, pupusas, and flautas. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? To be honest, I really don't think about that too much. Like, I'm the live in the moment. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know where I'm gonna be in the next year. So if I had an answer to this, I would say I'd have my own place, probably in an apartment. Would already be graduating for my bachelor's to be an interior designer, so yeah. Why is your head shaped like an egg? It's very round. I don't think it's an egg. It's more like an upside down type of egg. I don't know. How much money do you pay Dina to be your friend? Weekly, I pay her, I'm a broke college student, so I do pay her $50 a week. It's not a lot, but it's still enough for her to at least interact with me. I'm just kidding. Lasagna or spaghetti? Spaghetti. Favorite ice cream order? I'm assuming it's like favorite ice cream flavor. Either Rocky Road or just plain strawberry. Your favorite go-to outfit? It's literally just comfy joggers and a tight crop top. It can be like a tank top, a crop top, but it has to be like small and tight, and baggy pants. Least favorite outfit you always seem to end up wearing? Well, if I don't like it, I usually don't wear it, but I feel like button-ups, no matter how I style it, they're not for me. I might eventually like them, but right now, I've had button-ups my whole entire life. I have them in my closet, I just barely wear them, so I feel like that piece is just not for me right now. Weirdest food combo that you enjoy? This isn't really weird, but it is like unusual. The same thing. It's stick pretzels with mini marshmallows on each side. Best snack ever. It's like salty and sweet. Are you gonna forget me when you're famous? Yes. I already forgot about you. No, just kidding. Obviously not, girl. Quit playing. I am not gonna be famous whatsoever. No matter how many fans I have. When are we getting married? I'm tired of waiting after college. Hairstyles for a short hair vid soon? I mean, tell us about your pets. So I have 3 pets. One is a dog, his name is Hachi, and my 2 parakeets. One is a boy, he's green, and his name is Kiwi, and one's a girl, she's blue, and her name's Winter. But they're good, they're living. My birds love the summer because they get to be outside. My dog is very lazy right now. He does play occasionally, but how is Hachi? Hachi. Sorry, he's very dirty right now. How are you? He doesn't do much. Oh. Okay. Would you ever dye your hair? If so, what color/colors? I have never dyed my hair ever, and I'm not planning on dyeing it anytime soon, although I do like that trend where the girls are like dyeing the front of their hair. That's very cute, but I feel like I'm not gonna do that. If I were to ever dye my hair, it'd probably be like, I don't know why I wanted to go blonde, but I'd go blonde. Who's your plastic surgeon? I don't know any because I'm all natural. I'm just kidding, it's Dr. Just kidding. When I have the money, I'll tell you. Any TV/movie recommendations? I was planning on doing a Netflix recommendations video, so I'm just gonna say 2 for right now and hopefully save the others for that video if you're interested. I feel like this show isn't for everyone, but I absolutely love A Good Place because it's like quick to watch, it's very interesting, and the storyline is kind of weird in a sense, but I definitely recommend it. It's really good. If you like sad movies, I really recommend Collateral Beauty. I have always loved it. Although it's not on Netflix, you can probably find it somewhere else, but it's really, really good. Will Smith is in it, and it's about how he lost his daughter and how he's coping with it, so that's what I recommend. Why is Dina a rat? I honestly can't tell you. You're gonna have to ask her. I remember when she starred in that movie Ratatouille, she was actually genuinely like a good actress in it, so. Gray or gray? Gray. Least favorite color and why? I feel like it isn't my least favorite color, but it's just a color that I don't have in my closet and I don't really wear, and it's actually kind of hard to style, so I have to say dark purple, almost like a neon like purple. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll kind of like insert it, that purple. That? Why the f are you so fucking gorgeous? Am I? Are you flirting with me? Any pet peeves? I absolutely hate it. Hate it. I dread it. I hate it when people leave the TV on when they're doing something else in a different room. And it's not even just to like listen to like sound, because they're playing music in the next room. Like, how does that make sense? Just turn off the TV. You're wasting electricity. Electric bill is going up for no reason. How are you liking college? Pros and cons about your college experience so far and plans after college. How am I liking college? To be honest, the first year that I was in college, I did not like it. I thought college wasn't for me. I was like, why do I need this? I don't need to study this. I already know this. And it's a waste of money. I've grown into it, now I like it, and I'm like, it's a good experience. I can make friends, and I can learn new things that I didn't know before. At first, like, the cons is that I felt very, like, this was all useless to me. Like, this information I already knew and I didn't really need to know. So I was just like in a state where I was like, oh my gosh, should I tell my parents that I don't want to go to college anymore? That thought is long gone now. So the pros are pretty much I get to experience something new, learn new things, I can make new friends, and college is just overall like a good environment to find yourself. After college, I really hope to get a job as an interior designer, if not do something on the side for like videography, video editing, something like that. Most embarrassing moment. Okay, so I feel like this isn't the most embarrassing, but it's the only one I can think of when I think of embarrassing. It was 8th grade in science class. We had to do this like last minute project type of thing, so we had to like work on it the whole class period and then present it that same day. I never liked presenting in front of people, so I didn't know each group had a narrator that just like talked on the side, like reading off a paper. One of my friends already decided to do that, and I was like, oh crap, like this is so embarrassing. As I was going like up to like present, I realized that I could do that, so I went to her. I don't know why I did this, but I went to her. I was like, give me the paper, give me the paper. Like, I said it out loud in class. I was like, can you give me the paper? And I was like, I was kind of joking and kind of not at the same time. And she was like, no, because she was shy too. I literally almost, guys, I feel bad about this, by the way, but I almost snatched it off of her. She like pushed it away, and then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I just like went and performed the little presentation we needed to do. That was not me. I don't know who that was. She had like stage fright. Who is your best friend? I feel like you want me to say you. Like, you put me on the spot here. If you could move to any country, where would you go and why? I feel like I'm just gonna sound like a stupid American that didn't get taught anything in school. I think that Iceland and Finland, like both of them are around the same range of being one of the happiest countries in the world. So either one of those, mainly Iceland, because scenery, landscape, the environment is all so beautiful. I don't know much about their culture, but hopefully I'll fit in. When did you know you wanted to be a YouTuber? I feel like I've always known, only because ever since I was a little kid, if I can get my hands on like a flip phone, a cell phone that has a camera, anything like that can be able to record, I would always want to make a small film project, even though it was kind of bad, but I always wanted to do something with that. I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know what YouTube was. Favorite qualities about yourself, and where do you think you need to grow? My number one thing that I always think about when I think of myself is patience. I feel like I have so much patience when it comes to things, except for not having Wi-Fi. That pisses me off so much. Many people, and especially my mom, notice that. She's always like, why do you have so much patience? And I'm like, that's something that I really admire about myself, because I can like not be waiting for something and be anxious about it. Another thing could be being confident. I'm very confident. I can make a whole video about that, on how to be confident. Even though I may not look like it on camera, I feel like I still need to get used to it. Most of the videos, I feel like I'm not like, I need to act more like myself. Definitely in the future, when I become more confident on camera, I'll definitely be making a video about that. Even though it's kind of a negative, is finding the good in a person no matter what. I think that's where I need to grow. If a person keeps like taking advantage of me, of my niceness, of anything, like I feel like I just need to let that person go, but I just have a hard time because I'm like, okay, maybe this, maybe that. What's the worst quality someone can have, both friendships and relationships? I feel like just thinking that you're better than someone else just because you know more than them, or you think that your way of thinking is right. I don't know, because there's room to grow, so I just don't like people who think they're better than someone else when literally everyone thinks differently. Hurricane Katrina! More like Hurricane
Tortilla!
For all those single Pringles, what advice do you have for them or wish you would have known? Do not lower your standards for a person. Even if you find like one good thing about them, don't lower your standards whatsoever. I mean, it's different. Like, nobody's perfect and you can't really change people. But if it's just like one thing that you don't really like about them, but you can deal with it and it's not that big of a deal, then it's fine. They have so many qualities that you don't like and you're like, oh, I feel like I can change that. Don't do it. Just like, they're still gonna be that person. And even if you think that you can change them, you're not gonna be able to. I'm sorry. Definitely don't lower your standards whatsoever. Have them high up there, girl. Also, communication is key. I feel like everyone in a relationship says this, but it really goes so far, and it's just what makes your relationship grow. It's not just communicating, it's also understanding the person, because you can do so much with talking to the person where they might not even like understand what you're saying. See it from their point of view, and you go from there. You just start growing and start loving each other even more. How much do you miss me? A lot, girl. I miss you so much. Like, not that I'm complaining that I can't see my friends because of all this that's going on, but I can't wait for all this to settle down because it's definitely relieving, and just hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. Dream job? Believe it or not, even though I'm very artistic, I wanted to be a veterinarian before any of this, and until I found out, I feel like not a lot of people know this, I found out that I faint when I see blood. My freaking heart shattered. I was like, I can no longer be a veterinarian because I'm gonna have to deal with pets that are bleeding out if it was like an emergency. I was very sad about that, but I absolutely love animals. They're the most precious things in the world. Top 5 favorite things to do right now in quarantine: play Animal Crossing, binge watch TV series, walk my dog, finding a new hobby, making YouTube videos. What's an assumption most people make that is wrong about you? I feel like this assumption isn't wrong, but it's not 100% me. I feel like everyone's like this, but when I first meet someone, I am the shyest person. Obviously, I've come out of my shell more, but they always assume that I'm just a very quiet girl that only follows their friends. To be honest, once you get to know me, which I feel like everyone's like this, but once you get to know me, I do not know how to shut up. You can tell Dina. What impact do you hope to leave the world with? I'm a big environmental person, so if I were to ever be like, have my own like sustainable, ethical, eco-friendly brand, I hope that I changed a lot of people's view on taking care of the planet, because it is literally so precious and so sensitive and so powerful to have our earth, our world, our planet being the healthiest that it can be. I just hope to be known as someone who tried to help the earth as much as I can, I possibly could, and then I hope that influences them. Shoe size. I'm a woman's 7. Least favorite thing to eat? Pickles. Pickles are absolutely, I'm sorry if you like pickles, but they're absolutely the most disgusting food in this planet. How would you describe your personal growth over the years? I feel like I improved so much. I really thought in middle school I was the most mature person ever, and then when I went to high school I was like, damn, you childish, and then I thought I was mature then, and now that I'm in college I was like, really? Like, you really thought that? Who knows if I'm mature now, because I keep thinking that I was mature, so I certainly am more educated on so many things. I am so open to so many things, trying new things, because I used to be so scared of change and the unknown. I'm trying my best to let all that go, be free-spirited. Are you happy? Of course. Even though this self-quarantine doesn't really give me like my full potential of doing new things, I'm certainly at a happy state of mind. I know as soon as this whole thing settles down, I'm certainly gonna be trying new things and not regretting any second of it, not taking things for granted. How did you get so beautiful? I don't know, ask my parents. Last question before I go. Can you do a cartwheel? I don't know, can I? I can't, but let's try. This is probably gonna be so embarrassing because I'm in the front yard. I'm really trying here. That hurt. Well, there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I answered some questions that were really interesting. Sorry if I'm like the boringest person to watch. I'm not really used to the camera still. I feel like I don't show my personality 100% because I'm like really shy right now. Hopefully in future videos I actually do start being more out there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Bye!